Immigration has always been a defining feature of the United Kingdom, shaping its culture, economy, and identity. But in recent years, the impact of immigration has become a hot-button issue, with debates surrounding its benefits and challenges taking center stage. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 cities in the UK most affected by immigration. These cities are at the heart of the story, a story of opportunity, struggle, and transformation that holds lessons for nations worldwide. Stick around because the last city on our list might just surprise you. London, the beating heart of immigration. Let's begin with London, often called the world's melting pot. With a population of over 9.5 million, London is home to people from almost every country on Earth. Nearly 40% of its residents were born outside the UK, making it one of the most ethnically diverse cities in the world. Immigrants contribute massively to London's economy, which is valued at over £500 billion, accounting for nearly 22% of the UK's total GDP. The National Health Service, NHS, in London relies heavily on immigrant labour, with 27% of its staff born abroad. However, this diversity comes with its challenges. London is facing a housing crisis of unprecedented proportions. The average home now costs over £540,000, and renting a one-bedroom flat sets you back around £1,800 per month. Public transport is another pressure point, with the tube carrying an average of 2 million passengers daily, often pushing the system beyond capacity. London symbolizes opportunity, but it also reveals the systemic issues that rapid population growth can create. Birmingham, the multicultural heart of the Midlands. Birmingham, the UK's second-largest city, is home to 1.2 million people. Over 30% of its population comes from immigrant backgrounds, creating a vibrant tapestry of cultures. Economically, immigrants have played a key role in Birmingham's industries, particularly in small businesses. Astonishingly, 1 in 3 businesses in Birmingham is immigrant-owned, contributing to the city's GDP growth. But Birmingham faces significant hurdles. The unemployment rate stands at 7.3%, compared to the national average of 4.2%. Child poverty affects a shocking 42% of families, one of the highest rates in the UK. Public services, especially healthcare and education, are under immense pressure, with overburdened hospitals and classrooms struggling to meet demand. Birmingham highlights the dual nature of immigration: economic enrichment on one hand and challenges in infrastructure and equity on the other. Manchester, the tech hub with growing pains. With a population of 550,000, Manchester has become a beacon for international students and skilled workers. Approximately 20% of its population is foreign-born, making it a fast-growing and diverse hub. Manchester is among Europe's fastest-growing tech cities, with the industry generating £5 billion annually. Immigrants are driving innovation in this sector, filling critical roles in areas like software development and engineering. But the city's growth has its downsides. Rental prices have surged by 15% over the past year, and there's a severe housing shortage, leaving many unable to afford decent accommodation. Public schools are seeing overcrowded classrooms, with class sizes exceeding the national average. Manchester is thriving, but its infrastructure struggles to keep pace with its ambitions. Leicester, a cultural powerhouse with integration challenges. Leicester stands out as one of the most multicultural cities in the UK. With a population of 350,000, over 40% of residents are from immigrant backgrounds. The city's vibrant cultural scene, from festivals to food markets, is a direct result of this diversity. Economically, Leicester thrives on its immigrant communities, particularly in textiles and healthcare. However, 1 in 5 households in the city lives in overcrowded conditions, highlighting a growing housing crisis. Schools face integration challenges, with over 45% of students speaking a language other than English at home. Leicester is a vivid example of how immigration can fuel cultural and economic dynamism while exposing the challenges of infrastructure and social cohesion. Glasgow, a city revitalized by immigration. Scotland's largest city, Glasgow, has faced population decline for decades. Immigration has been a lifeline, with over 12% of its 635,000 residents born outside the UK. Immigrants are filling critical labour shortages, particularly in construction and healthcare. Yet, Glasgow remains one of the UK's poorest cities, with 25% of its population living in poverty. Healthcare systems are overwhelmed, with some of the longest waiting times in the UK. Glasgow's story is one of renewal, but it's also a stark reminder of the challenges of balancing economic revitalisation with social equity. Sheffield, a city of reinvention. Once known as the Steel City, Sheffield has had to reinvent itself in the post-industrial era. With a population of 584,000, over 14% of residents are foreign-born. Immigrants have played a vital role in this transition, contributing to sectors like advanced manufacturing and healthcare. However, Sheffield faces significant challenges. The city's poverty rate stands at 22%, with many immigrant families living in areas with substandard housing. Schools in certain neighborhoods are under pressure, with classroom sizes increasing by 10% over the last decade. Despite these issues, Sheffield's immigrant communities have enriched the city's cultural life, from international food festivals to vibrant art scenes. Sheffield is a story of resilience, but its growth requires investment in infrastructure to match its ambitions. Liverpool, a city of historical significance and modern struggles. Liverpool has a long history as a port city, shaped by waves of migration over centuries. Today, its population of nearly 500,000 includes a growing immigrant community, with 12% of residents born outside the UK. Economically, immigrant entrepreneurs have revitalized local neighborhoods, opening businesses that provide jobs and services. Yet, Liverpool remains one of the most economically challenged cities in the UK, with a poverty rate of 25% and unemployment rates above the national average. Public services are stretched thin. Hospitals report long waiting times, and housing shortages mean that thousands are on waiting lists for affordable homes. Liverpool's story is one of potential, but it requires strategic planning to turn its challenges into opportunities. Leeds, a financial hub with growing demands. Leeds, often called the financial capital of the North, is a city on the rise. With a population of 810,000, nearly 15% are from immigrant backgrounds. Immigrants play a crucial role in Leeds's booming finance, technology, and healthcare sectors, driving its £70 billion economy. But Leeds is also experiencing growing pains. Housing demand has pushed rental prices up by 12% over the past year, making it harder for families to find affordable options. Public schools are over capacity, with reports of some classrooms hosting up to 35 students per teacher. The city's rapid development showcases the benefits of immigration but also underscores the importance of long-term planning to ensure sustainable growth. Bristol, the vibrant but strained West. Bristol is known for its progressive values and cultural vibrancy. With a population of 465,000, around 16% of its residents are immigrants. These communities have enriched the city's art, cuisine, and tech industries, with immigrant-led startups contributing significantly to its £14 billion economy. Yet, Bristol is grappling with a housing crisis. The average rent for a one-bedroom flat exceeds £1,400 per month, one of the highest outside London. Public services, especially healthcare, are under strain, with GP appointments delayed by weeks. Bristol exemplifies how immigration can energize a city but also highlights the pressures of rapid urbanization. Newcastle, the rising star of the Northeast. Newcastle, with its population of 300,000, has seen a steady rise in immigration, now accounting for 10% of its residents. Immigrants have filled vital roles in sectors like construction, retail, and education, helping the city recover from its industrial decline. However, Newcastle's economic disparities are evident. While its tech and education sectors are thriving, poverty remains a significant issue, affecting over 20% of families. The housing market is stretched, with waiting lists for council homes growing annually. Newcastle's story is one of hope, driven by its immigrant communities. But addressing inequality is crucial for its long-term success. Conclusion: a complex story of transformation. The story of immigration in the UK is as diverse as the cities it touches. From London's global hustle to Newcastle's steady climb, immigrants have left an indelible mark on these urban landscapes. They've enriched economies, brought cultural diversity, and revitalized communities. But these opportunities come with challenges: housing shortages, strained public services, and rising inequality. For these cities to thrive, they need more than just resilience. They need vision, investment, and policies that balance growth with equity. As the UK navigates this complex journey, one thing is certain. The future of these cities, and the country as a whole, will depend on how it addresses the impact of immigration. What's your perspective on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking insights.